Does this feel like a comic book movie to y'all? Like if you watched this, if you didn't know this was Marvel and you just watched this, would you be able to suspect that this was a comic book movie?
When in certain moments, yeah. Like the
Some
guys, Memphis and
When the hitman,
Russian.
I was gonna say
yeah.
strictly straight up when the Russian shows up, that's when you know.
the
Mhm.
Russian, yeah.
That's the dead giveaway
After
in
the
this
Russian,
entire
this
movie.
goes straight up comic book.
I'd even say like that's the only scene. Like if you watch this and that scene wasn't there, you wouldn't even probably. At least I think that. But when that motherfucker show up, you know this some comic book ass shit. That's probably one of the best scenes in the movie though too. So
I mean, when Harry Heck shows up, it turns into like a Robert Rodriguez movie, basically.
then it's funny because I haven't shown Anita any of those, but she immediately picked up on that too, which is crazy.
Mhm.
Just
It's literally like probably some El Mariachi shit goes on at the end of that.
and it's funny because Harry Heck is technically a comic book character, but it's nothing. That's a turbo jobber in the comic books. That motherfucker is there for like one panel and then dies. I'm pretty sure Ma Nucci, because this is also the Welcome Back Frank story arc, she hires him and then they end up getting killed before they can even do anything because it's him and some other motherfuckers. So it's kind of funny. I mean, technically in this movie, he don't do much either. He ain't around very long either. But it's funny that
Literally,
they
probably
him.
it gave Frank Whiplash, and that's it.
Pretty much. That's all he did. But we'll get to Harry Heck, and we ain't even got to the apartment yet because he about to go set up his apartment. Motherfucking Harry. What's my man's name from Home Alone? What's his name? I can't. Kevin McAllister.
Yeah, Kevin McAllister the shit out of this whole apartment.
And it's
And
crazy
this is a whole high rise, kind of weird apartment in Florida. This feels like this would be a whole New York apartment.
If you're showing that it should have been New York, I don't know why it's in Florida. But Anita says something I never fucking thought of. I've seen this movie so many times. I've never thought about something. When the Russian and them were fighting, Anita looked at me and she was like, "Oh, the landlord would evict them so fast." And I was like, I've never fucking thought about a goddamn landlord in this movie, but he probably would have. I thought never came across my fucking head.
I feel like one of them owned this apartment complex. One of them owned this building.
Ooh.
One of the neighbors?
Who got evicted?
The Punisher.
Yeah, after
Evicting that nigga, he got guns.
It's also true.
That's true.
Hell no.
After breaking that banister.
Please.
Cameron, he destroyed the whole. There's like holes in the wall. He blew up the bathroom.
I ain't saying shit to that dude. I'm calling God.
He said he calling the cops.
What the hell was he in there doing?
You know, it's crazy too. I never thought about it until now. But as he's setting up this apartment, he has a fucking elevator like in the middle of the apartment. I never really paid attention to that until now. But it's like, yeah, why is there a whole
lift system?
He set that up, or was it already there?
That's like set that whole lift system.
I don't remember him setting that. I remember him setting up gun traps and like gun ejectors, whatever you want to call that shit. But I don't remember seeing no elevator set up. Not saying you're wrong. I don't remember seeing that shit.
I think because they didn't even know that was in there too.
That's true, but that wasn't their apartment though, so maybe they just never been in there. I don't know. I ain't never thought this much about this fucking apartment until I watched it. But that's what the Home Video Hustle does, though. But he sets it up and is reintroduced to the names. You remember their names?
Dave.
That's
Bumbo.
one. Spacker Dave. That's for my comic book fans right there. Bumpo. You remember Girly?
Buca de Beppo.
Buca de Beppo. He may as well been. He was fucking.
Oh yeah, he liked to cook.
He was singing all them songs and shit too.
Is it Sasha or Sarah?
No, not at all. Actually,
Jenny.
They're closer than he was.
Jones.
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones.
Ballin'.
Was it Joan?
Joan was her name.
Okay, I was like,
Joan.
Is it Jim Jones?
I did not say Jim Jones.
I heard Jim Jones, listeners.
I heard Jim Jones.
Thank you,
We fly high, no lie, and you know this.
Ballin'.